Welcome back to the Statesman Insider. I'm Lori Beth Milton here with assistant coach Greg Long. We're in Tucker Coliseum, and the Lady Statesmen lost by 10 points, 72-62. Greg, tell me about this loss. How are the girls feeling?
The girls are tired. You know, that it was a tough loss. You know, you never want to lose ever, but it's hard to win anywhere in the GSC on the road. But the girls played their hearts out. You know, 4 games in 7 days. We got 3 of the 4. You know, our mental exhaustion really showed tonight, but they fought it. We're so proud of them. Coach, you know, told them in the locker room, I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all could have just laid down, but, you know, we got down, I think, by 12 at one point, and, I mean, they cut it to 5. And just the middle part of the game really hurt us tonight. You could really tell that we were tired mentally. And, you know, but we're going to learn from it. This was a great thing that happened to us, you know, playing these 4 games in the 7 days to help us get ready for the postseason. And we're just going to get home, get some sleep, and get back to work.
What was different about this game compared to the game earlier this season when we played Tech at home?
Tech was at home. You know, playing in Tucker Coliseum is like playing in Walter Sillers. You know, they had the crowd. You know, they came ready. You know, we started off a little slow, but once we got into it, everything was starting to turn around. We thought, but we made some mental mistakes. Mental mistakes caused, you know, we believe by exhaustion, and we're gonna get that taken care of.
Let's talk about the younger girls. They came off of the bench. Amber Poe, Jamie Lack. They did so well for us tonight. Talk a little bit about their performance. Excited about those juniors and sophomores and freshmen coming up. You know, they all contributed a lot. They could have walked out on the court and looked at this as an obstacle that we're just not going to get over, and they walked out on the court and said, we're getting this team back in the game, and that's exactly what they did. And very, very proud of them. They stepped up when we needed them the most tonight, and they got some good experience heading into the postseason. That was assistant coach Greg Long. Standing by with Coach Connor is Kobe Rich.
Thank you, Lori Beth. That's a new change. Now here we're Coach Connor. Now, Coach, we took a tough loss today. This is a tough place to play. What can you speak to this game?
Well, we won the second half. We shot free throws pretty well. Tech's a good team, and we're without. Phil wasn't with us tonight, and you know, and then just the defensive pressure that they put on our young wings made it difficult. And then you've got 2 freshman point guards bringing the ball down the floor. You know, I was a little disappointed we didn't run our press break very well. We've got 2 of them. We were getting our guards in one working well and our forwards in the other one. We couldn't get them on the same page there, and a lot of that I had to attribute to what Tech was doing. You know, they've got an older ball club. They're missing one guy from the #1 team in the nation, and Massey's taking over for him, and really I think they're better. So great team. We didn't score the ball well, and I think a lot of that had to do with what Tech was doing defensively, and then I think some frustration on our part. So I hope that those things that the younger guys got, that those reps are going to help us here in the next 2 games, and hopefully, Lord willing, into tournament play.
Now, this was the 4th game of the week. So do you think, I mean, the guys' legs being tired, do you think that attribute? Maybe,
Kobe, but again, they hit us in the mouth early, and we didn't respond. And they got us back on our heels, and we didn't come back punching. And that's, you know, and that could be attributed, you know, at halftime. I lost it early, but that wasn't going to help anything. And then I had to regroup and try to get them back on the same page. And like I said, we won the second half 44-42. But first half was frustrating and disappointing. And I know those guys could have done better. Could have been maybe some mental fatigue. I don't know. They didn't force us out. As we did okay getting the ball in, but into some areas of the floor that we can make passes. But then they're wrapping the post hard. They're really splitting in, and a lot of activity. And you know, I think we turned the ball over I don't know how much the first half is.
Too much.
Way too much. And you know, they've got like 24 fast break points just off of turnovers, just off a hand here and a hand there, and they were beating us to the ball. You know, you just don't win many when the other team's doing that.
A guy that was able to create some offense tonight was Jamarcus Holt, getting 13 points, 12 rebounds. He was even finding people from his post position. He was really active tonight.
Right, no question. And Jamarcus was certainly, you know, he was somebody. We started him tonight, and I thought that was a good move. But when you have, you know, 3 freshman guards out there with that much pressure, it can turn ugly in a hurry, and you know, I could start fussing and carrying on, but that's not going to help anything. And try to get these guys, not let them get their heads down, and regroup and go get Christian Brothers Thursday night.
That's all you can do. Thanks for the time, Coach.
Thanks, Kobe.
The Statesmen lose, unfortunately, 90-59. The Lady Statesmen also take a loss here at Tucker Coliseum. And that's going to do it for the show. For all the spring sports, for all the coaches that helped us, for Lori Beth Milton, for Jimmy Smith, I'm Kobe Rich, and this is another edition of the Statesman Insider.